Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Thursday at 11 o'clock and we're here.
Well,
Can
how
you
are
see
you?
Patrick?
Yes.
We're back on the phone because I think the camera's a little bit better. I think it's a little bit clearer. I don't know what everybody else thinks. Let us know what you think, actually, because we want to make this as comfortable and So I don't know why, but the Mac just seems to distort a little bit. So how's everybody this fine Thursday morning?
Hope we're all doing well.
Flying in.
How are you,
It's January the
Santos?
11th, 12th. January the 12th.
Go
Flying.
fast.
Yeah, exciting, no?
Well, I've got that famous verse on my heart this morning.
Yeah.
In the book of Esther, it says, "For you were born for such a time as
But
this."
who knows that you have come to power for such a time as this. So
Yeah.
your position, you've come to a royal position, some of them say. I think we didn't actually we should actually stop bringing up our scriptures again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I want to talk this morning about, the fact that you're here and why you're here and the reason you're here, the purpose you're here, and the thing that you must fulfill in life.
Yeah, very good.
Would you agree?
I would. And I think, as we come into 2023, for some reason this year it's been really heavy on me, and I was sharing it on Sunday, like we're here in 2023. God is and even when you think of 2020, 2021, 2022, even to some extent, all the challenges we faced and the fears and the panic and the worry and the stress. And, I remember at the beginning of sort of the COVID situation, like you do get that thought, like, what's going to happen? Like, are we?
Absolutely.
But here we are in 2023. And really, what brought us here? It wasn't really vaccines. It wasn't masks. It was God. It was the divine will of God in our lives. And I think that's really important to remember.
Well, I think as we start to begin this year, I think this is what I feel is on my heart all the time. The question, and now you want to ask you this question: why are you actually here?
Yeah. What is the purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
seeking
you
out your
can
purpose.
say, I'm here just to make money or whatever the case may be, a good education. But after a while, all those things don't really fulfill you.
No.
So that's why, I remember when I was 22, I asked myself the question, what is the purpose of living and why am I actually on this planet? And God began to reveal himself to me. So I want to ask you at the beginning of this year, why are you here? And what is your purpose and what is your destiny?
And I think the purpose and the meaning of life, the famous question, what is the meaning of life? I think only the things of God can truly satisfy. I remember that's how I really got saved when I was 19. I was backslidden, I was running amok, and I remember just sort of going like, is this it? Like, is this, like, it was great fun for a couple of years. I was enjoying it, but it wasn't enough to sustain me. And you come to the point where you're like, what is it about? And I think it's important to say, like, what is the destiny? What is the purpose? And even just it can be a bit overwhelming to look all the way ahead and go like, why am I here?
Yeah.
But like, why am I here today? Like, what is my purpose today? What is my purpose? Even in 2023, is there a divine purpose for me to seek out? And like I say, sometimes we underestimate the power of those purposes. I don't know about you, but I believe most of us can sort of testify to people that have made a difference in our lives that probably never realized. And you look at the life of Esther, and that's a classic situation, classic example of how God takes one life and through that impacts the lives of millions, actually.
Well, I saw a documentary with this chap one day, an American guy, and he was working in IT, and one day he sat at his desk and said, what am I doing? And what